you be more confident in this postseason, Carr or Burrow?
I think it's going to be Carr. Now, it's going to be tough to go into Cincinnati and pull it off, but I think if they do it, I got to have confidence in him. He's a veteran. He's been in this league. He understands the magnitude of the playoffs. He has yet to play in a playoff game, although he led his team to the playoffs. Then eventually he got hurt. They lose to Houston and Deshaun Watson. But I think when you talk about young quarterbacks, young teams, young head coaches, it's really tough to understand the environment of the playoffs. I think the veteran staff that he has in Oakland can certainly, Las Vegas can certainly lend some experience, whether it's Rich Bisaccia, whether it's Greg Olson, whether it's Rob Marinelli, the coaches that have done it and been there before. And I think it will help him go a long ways in the postseason.
You know, it's just interesting to me when my tape got brought up from just a week ago, and I had to eat crow and say, you know what, some things I said didn't really pan out. And your response to Derek Carr being top 5 was, did I say that?
He did. He's like, maybe I did say that.
Hey, at least own it. You know what I mean? I owned mine. I owned my pain. I owned it. Listen, I just want you to be real with me, Keyshawn. Be real. He's not quite in that top 5. Just be honest with me. You honest with me right now?
Jeff, okay, so if I look at the 5, right, if I'm really looking at it, we got –
yeah, look at it.
We got the 2 bigs, right? We got Brady, Rodgers. Then we kind of got – who after that? We can throw Josh Allen in there.
Josh Allen.
We can throw Dak in there. Who else?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes in there.
Mahomes.
So let's slide out of the 5 and let's say he's hovering around 6 or 7. Because even though we love Justin Herbert, he's young. He doesn't have a long historical body of work. The same thing with Joe Burrow. There's not this extended body of work in the National Football League. When you look at Aaron Rodgers,
this is still Derek Carr's first playoff game that he's going to play. I know he led him to the play. This is his first playoff game. So these younger guys are getting there quicker. Burrow's taken his team and flipped it, gotten there a little bit quicker. I would put him in the top 10. I think it's going to be a heck of a showdown. I agree with you. I will say this about Burrow. The difference for me, I think Carr's leadership has been fantastic this season. I think Burrow, what he's dealt with the injury last year and the beating he has taken this year, he's the most sacked quarterback in the league. The dude's got ice in his veins. He got ice on his shoulders and his back and knees as well because he's getting beat up. That he stands in there and delivers, I've been impressed. That's why I would put him above Derek Carr in that category.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I like Carr. I like his consistency since he came into the National Football League.
I mean, we've all said things on TV that don't pan out. That's all I was trying to say.
Hey, he made it to the playoffs. Stephen A. didn't even have him make.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.